Hey there, Ed McCormack here, founder of the crypto education platform, Djed. Before we start today's video, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and ring that like bell. We really appreciate all the new viewers that have continued to support this channel and our videos week over week. And we really look forward to growing and keeping you and ultimately new viewers apprised of all the new information that's going on in the blockchain world. So with that being said, it's been a hell of a week. We've seen a bit of a scare going on here in the US regarding will the government continue to buy $120 billion of bonds every single month to keep the economy flowing. China outlawed and banned crypto for the 100th time in the last 10 years. And we've seen a bit of a rebound in prices across Ethereum, Bitcoin, and many altcoins out there in general. But with that being said, there's a blockchain, and more so, a cryptocurrency that many investors are really not putting too much attention on yet. And it could be a mega opportunity for you in order to grow your portfolio heading into the end of 2021 and years to come. And what we're talking about is Cardano. And we're going to be talking all about how you can get your hands on it now before investors start putting their spotlight on it. We're going to go through all of that right now. So when we're talking about Cardano, let's first just address and level set what Cardano is all about. Because many people might not be familiar with the name Cardano, but they're aware of ADA, which is its cryptocurrency token. Now, Cardano was founded by former Ethereum co-founder Charles Hoskinson. And Charles Hoskinson, when he decided to part ways with Ethereum, decided to build what would become ultimately the fate of Ethereum, which is to build a blockchain that is built on proof of stake from an operations standpoint, and ultimately focus in on helping to build a blockchain that has better speed, higher security, and a lot cheaper from a cost perspective. Now, with that being said, in the last few weeks, Cardano has made some mega updates that could really make it a valuable investment for many individuals watching this video. And aside from adding smart contracts to its blockchain, which we've covered in a prior video, and that will open up all of DeFi and NFTs, which by itself is a mega deal, it actually just partnered with Cody, who has been its payment gateway provider, to introduce a brand new stablecoin called Djed. Now, Djed, by itself being an algorithmic stablecoin, might not sound like a big deal. But when I tell you that having Cardano's, focus in a specific area of the world where Ethereum, Solana, Avalanche, Terra are not really putting too much time and attention on, investors can then understand how big of an opportunity this could be. And what we're talking about is really all of the work that Cardano has done in the developing world, especially Africa. Now, I won't go too deep into sort of all the different things that they've introduced and announced because they've done a lot. But just in the last few years, talking the last 2 years, they've helped join the South Africa Blockchain Alliance to create new guidelines and structure for both fintech and blockchain across the African continent. More recently, in the last week, they partnered to introduce bond issuance, which is going to be really the first U.S.-backed bond issuance that will be available to citizens in developing countries. So it's a way for them to have a somewhat minimized price volatile type of investment that could pay a stable coupon, and more so helping to invest in really the future of blockchain by partnering with the European Business University of Luxembourg, one of the biggest education nonprofits across the developing world, to not only introduce Haskell, which is the fundamental programming language of Cardano, but also to help provide job opportunities for students who are learning it to get involved in DeFi in blockchain and hopefully to even launch their own businesses or their own blockchains based on all of that education that they're getting for free through the European Business University. Now, with that being said, with this foundational investment in Africa as well as Southeast Asia, South America, they are tapping into a fundamental driving force of blockchain over the last few years, which is the citizens of these countries of the developing world are ultimately seeking alternatives to some of the issues that they're facing, whether that's political issues, a struggling financial system, or just frankly, a difficult socioeconomic state as a result of wars, of economic crisis, famine, etc. There's a lot of nasty stuff. And ultimately, Cardano really is focused not only on just building basically a greater financial ecosystem, but they're also focused on making a huge social impact. And when it comes to making an investment that not only could make you a little bit of money, but also is making good in the world, I think you need to start paying attention to Cardano and ultimately how it really could be a potential competitor and a real big threat to Ethereum in the developing world, which accounts for a very large percentage of the global population. So I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, subscribe to this channel, pound that like button, and please tell your friends and family. We're always looking to grow the DeChain community, and we appreciate and love all the support that we continue to get. So until next time, happy and safe investing. I'll speak with you soon.